From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City, opening day 2022 on MLB The Show. It's the Rochester Red Wings taking on the Toledo Mud Hens. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Tarek Skubal. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
So just about set now. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Andrew Stevenson. Left-hand hitter waits. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The next offering misses. 3-2 now. The wind and the pitch. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And the batter now, Lucius Fox. Next offering is down low. Pitch misses. Now 3-1. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. Gerardo Parra at the dish. That one out to right. Number 2 ranging back, and it's caught. Runner tags and goes to third, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. High in the air, out to right. He's got it. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
That is it. The second baseman, Andy Young.
Man at first, Andy Young, the next to hit. The pitch. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. Bottom of the first. And on the mound today, Josiah Gray.
Well, because he doesn't have plus stuff, it's going to be critical that his skipper keeps a close eye on him. Second time, third time through the order, we see the OPS jump dramatically.
We go to the bottom of the first. Harold Castro stands in. In the air to left, down the line. And a foul ball. 1-2 now. And another ball.
2-2.
Laser base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now the left fielder, number 93. 1-1 now.
Ball 2.
And that one upstairs. Righty to the plate. And strike 2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Spencer Torkelson digs in now. And it's even up. Castro, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Fox, that's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Taylor Gushu. And there's a ball.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
The count 2-1. Swings and misses. It's 2-2. In the air, out towards left center. Castro makes the play. 1 down.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Donovan Casey.
Donovan Casey will hit next. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball. And now 2-2. That one hammered but pulled foul.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
In the air, left field, number 93 coming on and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
The third baseman, number 5.
Number 5 now at the plate. Three-two now. Ground ball up the middle, and there's a hit.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
So a man aboard. Here's a speed threat, Cody Wilson. The 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Two outs. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's the ball. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back at Comerica Park. Now, Riley Green. Kicks and deals. Bounced up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
So now here's the DH, Josh Lester. And the righty deals. Strike 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good two-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Next one off the plate inside. Full count now. And the right-hander deals. And that's ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And now Ryan Kreidler. Got him! And that is a big first out.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
The right fielder, number 2.
Number 2, the next to hit. The 1-1. That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Green at second. Lester over at first with 1 away. In the air, left field. Stevenson settles underneath it. Out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And here's the catcher, Ryan Lavardway. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. So the tying run at second. Fouled off. He was late. The 1-2. And that skips into dirt. First and second, 2 down. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
top half of the third inning. Now it's going to be Cody Wilson. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swings and misses, and that is strike two. Kicks and fires. Line drive, base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Andrew Stevenson getting ready to hit. Walk to open the ball game. Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
So digging in, Lucius Fox. And now 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. First offering. Runner goes. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. As the pitcher brings it in for the out and the runner advances to second.
Well, that actually works out for the hitter. If it's not a broken bat, it's hit hard enough for a double play. But with the slower roller, defense does a nice job at least getting one out of it.
Now it's the right fielder, Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 1. Here's a 1-1. On the ground to third. Slings it across. Out number 3. Back here at the ballpark, Isaac Paredes now. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Harold Castro.
Not shortstop, Harold Castro.
And a 1-1. And that misses off the outside edge. The 2-1. That misses the zone. 3-1. And the 3-1. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Stevenson makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, number 93.
So up next, number 93. Paredes leads off first with one away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Next pitch is outside. Next one just misses. Ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman.
First and second, 1 out. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Here's a 1-1. That one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Strike 3, got him swinging. 2 gone now.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Riley Green. The 1-1. That one off the mark. 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2 stays alive. Two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2 now. Good eye right there. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
So now 3-2, and they're all loaded up.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Next is the designated hitter, Josh Lester. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Huge opportunity missed there. As we go to the top of the 4th, and here is KJ Harrison. Ball to strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
In the air to left center, and that will fall.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Andy Young. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Got him. 1 away.
The batter.
And now here is Taylor Gushu. And now it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And next is the designated hitter, Donovan Casey. 1-1 now.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Harrison off of first with 2 away. Skubal throw to first. And he's back in easily. Next pitch is in the dirt. And that's ball 3. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
On the ground to first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that is that. Back here in Detroit, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ryan Kreidler. The wide to kick the pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. No outs, runner at first. Number 2 digs in now. Runner at first with no outs here.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
2-2 now. Now one miss.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And here it comes. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
Down the line, it's a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And the batter now, Ryan Lavardo. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Now it's the second baseman, Isaac Paredes. Bases juiced, no outs. Stays alive.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The pitch. Out in front and foul to the left side. Base hit. 1 run is in. Oh, he botches it. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-1.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Back to the top of the lineup, Harold Castro now at the plate. And a pitch. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
Now batting, number 93.
Now here is number 93. Lavarnway, the lead runner at second. Paredes at first. One gone. And a count 1-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
The 1-2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Josiah Gray will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Andres Machado on the pitch here, and he'll do his best to keep this close.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. One out, base is full. Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way and out of here. Grand slam. He sends a rocket to left. His first homer of the year. It's 6-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Wow, what a huge at bat with the bases loaded to be able to come through with a swing like that. You know, he was wishing it to stay fair. He gets to touch a ball, and a grand slam could be huge in this ball game.
And here is Riley Green. And it is 2-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Foul ball there. Popped up to the left into foul ground, and that will drop foul. And he deals. Now this is in the air down the line. Stevenson makes the catch, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Josh Lester.
And now the DH, Josh Lester. And here's a 3-2. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Throw to first is in time. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Ready now for the 5th inning. Down to third baseman, number 5. And a foul ball. The pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Can't get there. Base hit. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
So man aboard, and now Cody Wilson, and he's already singled in this game. Next one misses. 2-1. Number 5 at second with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Runner leads away at second. Popped up. Torkelson settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Stevenson.
And stepping in is the speedy Andrew Stevenson. And now 2-1. One out and a runner at second. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Next one misses, and that's ball 3. This one smacked out to left center. Green racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, shortstop, Lucius Fox.
Now it's the shortstop, Lucius Fox. Two outs and one in scoring position. Next offering way off the plate. And a pitch. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Next pitch is popped up. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So 2 down now, and here is Gerardo Parra. The 1-1. Just missed. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Green makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Ryan Kreidler. The 1-1.
Ball, that's low.
Bullpen activity starting up now. Erasmo Ramirez preparing to come on if needed. That one in for a strike. 2-2. Righty delivers. And he grounds one to the right side. Fires over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Now batting, number 2.
So digging in, number 2. That one misses, and the count is even. 2-2. Next offering is downstairs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One down, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Next pitch is popped up. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Ryan LaVarnway.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ryan LaVarnway. And a 2-1 on the way. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Stays alive. Right-handed reliever. That's towards center. Young sizes this one up. Can't get there. Base hit.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. You'll take those bloop hits off the end of the bat all day long. It doesn't mean you put a great swing on it, but hitters deserve to get a lucky hit every now and then.
Here's the second baseman, Isaac Paredes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Next pitch misses inside. 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2-2 now. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. The next pitch misses. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And the righty deals. This one lifted in the air, left field. And that'll do it. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Alex Lang. And a healthy sized lead for him to go to work with. Welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, K.J. Harrison. Next offering is fouled back. And he beats the throw. He's safe.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Andy Young will hit next. And there's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Harrison over at second. Young at first with no outs.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And a ball and 2 strikes. That's hard hit on the line. Brings it in. Runner tagging for third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
The batter, the designated hitter, Donovan Casey.
Man at first. Now it's the DH, Donovan Casey. At the belt and fires. And now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Out there to center. Green gliding in towards the infield. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Back at Comerica Park. Stepping in, Harold Castro. The wind of the pitch. Close, but called the ball. And a count 2-1. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. Bounce to the right side. Sends it to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, number 93. And the pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Here comes the pitch. In the air, right field. Parra settles under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Here's a 1-1. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. They say it went. The 2-2. In the air, center field. Wilson coming on. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. That is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, top of inning number 7. Now the third baseman, number 5. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Center fielder, Cody Wilson.
Next to hit, Cody Wilson. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Drew Carlton up and throwing. Garcia getting cranked up as well. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number 2.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Andrew Stevenson. That to right, number 2 in position and makes the play, and that's out number 3.
It's time for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Back here in Detroit, now here is Riley Green. The wind of the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ripped to short. Fox collects. Zips it across. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now back, the designated hitter, Lester.
Next is the designated hitter, Josh Lester. The wind and the pitch. And misses inside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Erasmo Ramirez up and loosening in the pen. Harvey warming up as well. And he chases that one. 2 gone.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Batting, third baseman, Ryan Kreidler.
Ryan Kreidler getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 2-2. Stays alive. And it's fouled away. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And welcome back. We go to the 8th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Lucius Fox. And the right-hander deals. That one pushed to the left and foul. One and two now. Ripped on a line. Green makes the catch. One down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Gerardo Parra digs in now. Next pitch is outside. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
The next offering misses. And the count is 3-1. Righty to the plate. Line to left. And no one can get there.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Runner on at first with one gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, K.J. Harrison. 2-2 now. Not close with that one. Full count now. Payoff pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Kicks and fires. Double play ball to second. There's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Hunter Harvey into the game, and we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big.
Number 73, Hunter Harvey.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now the right fielder, number 2. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And now the count is even. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Slow roller to first. Got him on the off-balance throw. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The catcher, Ryan Lavarnway.
Now the catcher up to hit, Ryan Lavarnway. Out towards left center. And that's a base hit.
The batter, number 19, second baseman.
Man at first with one gone. Now it's the second baseman, Isaac Paredes. Next offering is in for a strike. Lavarnway, the base runner at first with one out.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And And here it comes. Stays alive. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
Well, right now he's thinking, man, I wish that would have been an off-speed pitch, but instead a fastball, and you can tell that hurts a little bit.
Harold Castro now at the plate. Left-hand batter waits. And that one clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Runners at first and second with one gone. Next pitch downstairs. The count now 2-2. And he deals. Stays alive. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. A little bloop single. LeVarn way around third. He's in there.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Number 93 will hit next. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. One out. Runners at first and second. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. Good eye right there. And a 3-2. Left field. Stevenson makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So up next, Spencer Torkelson. Ball to strike, and that's outside. Two on, 2 outs. Way upstairs. 3 balls and a strike. In the air, left side. Stevenson under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back at Comerica Park. And now, Andy Young. Righty delivers.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Now a fly ball to right center. And that one hops the wall. And the tying runs aboard with a leadoff triple.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So man aboard, and now it's going to be Taylor Gushu. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Donovan Casey.
So they're at the corners now. Digging in, Donovan Casey. Stays alive. No outs. Runners at first and third. And now it's even up.
2 strikes.
And a foul ball. Comes the 2-2. The punch out there. Now one gone in the ninth.
Now batting,
2 on with 1 out at the plate. Number 5. Kicks and deals. And a good eye there.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Here's a 2-1. Called strike right there. Young, the runner at third. Gushu over at first with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. Next one just misses. And now 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Cody Wilson. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Here's the left fielder, Andrew Stevenson. And a pitch. That's outside. And that's ball 2.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Base hit, 1 run in already. In there safely.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Jacob Barnes gets the call from the pen, trying to protect this lead.
Number 50, Jacob Barnes.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Lucius Fox. In the dirt. Next pitch is popped up. And that is the ball game.
Well, the fourth inning proved to be the real turning point. They looked locked in at the plate after that first time through the order where it just seemed that they were off balance a little bit. But once they started really recognizing the pitches, everything started to click.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final run score for our ball game. For the victorious Mudhens, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Red Wings, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.